Hey guys, my name is Kalombe Mutambya, best-selling author on Amazon, CEO, real estate investor, and marketing coach. I like to help fellow ethical entrepreneurs build and scale their businesses. So let me invite you to sit tight and enjoy. So my dear friends, may I ask you to please hit the subscribe button now so that you are notified whenever I release more videos. Can you also bless your friends and families by sharing this video with them? Please like and comment. Thank you. Knowledge is power, we've all heard. No. Now, dear friends, let me humbly remind you now that an idea on its own is worthless. Knowledge becomes true power when it's combined with inspired and organized action that leads to a definite purpose. Which is the reason why, at the end of this presentation, I'm going to be introducing you to a 30-day challenge that has changed my life, and I hope it's going to change yours as well. Now, through this challenge, you will have the opportunity to put in practice these awesome revelations we are learning today. Now, some people even call them secrets. Why? I challenge you to go down your street today and ask anyone, and not even 5% of the people are going to be able to teach you these awesome revelations that are designed for your success in life and business. How do you then become successful in your life and in your business? How do you implement the key habits of highly effective people and be one of them? Have you ever wondered why are some people successful at all they do? And why do others tend to fail all the time? What is success anyway? Now, Earl Nightingale defines it this way, that if a man is working towards a predetermined goal and knows where he's going, that person is a success. He also adds that a man who's progressively realizing a worthy ideal is a success. A man who succeeds is the one who says, I'm going to be this person, I'm going to do this, I'm going to become this, and then gets busy working towards that particular goal. A person who's doing deliberately a predetermined job that he decided to do intentionally, whether he's a teacher, whether he's a nurse, a medical doctor, whether he's a cashier or a lawyer, that particular person is a success. Now the problem is, only one person out of 20 does that. Why then? Why are some people successful at all they do, and why do others tend to fail? Well, it's because of goals. Why? People with goals succeed because they know where they're going. Why do men with goals succeed then in life, and why do those without goals fail? I'd like to make a bold statement to you right now. I'd like you to make doubts and fears things of the past. This is the key to success, but it's also the key to failure. We become what we think about the most. A man is what he thinks about all day long. Human beings can alter their lives by altering the attitude of their minds. If you care about the result and only result, you will attain them. If you want to be rich, you can become rich. If you want to be learned, you will be learned. If you want to be a good person, you will be a good person. But only you must wish for those things and wish for them consistently. Now, in the book of Mark, in chapter 9, verse 23, it says, all things are possible to him that believes. Napoleon Hill reveals that the master key to the attainment of your desires, whatever they may be, and says that whatever the mind can conceive and believes, the mind can achieve. So whatever then your mind feeds upon, your mind will attract to you. We've got to have definiteness of purpose. Why do we become what we think about then? What does it mean, gentlemen? And how does it even work? That's the question. Ladies and gentlemen, how to be successful in life and business. How to implement key habits of highly effective people. What does it even mean? Now, your why will keep you going. Your why will make you stick around until the end of this presentation. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, I'm a family guy. I'm blessed to be married to the most beautiful and caring wife in the world. And together we are blessed with 2 adorable children. Now, my plan was to be able to provide for my family, to protect them no matter what, and to be able to spend as much time as possible with my family, to be able to have the freedom to work independently from anywhere in the world without any time restrictions whilst providing for my family. Now, out of respect to you today, that wasn't truly my true intention. Secretly inside of me, I'm confessing to you right now out of respect, like I said, inside of me, what I really wanted was that my children and my wife will always feel secure, that they'll always feel that I've got it all covered, that I've got it all under control, that I've got it all figured out. My true intention was that my wife, my son and daughter will always feel that I'm their hero, and I had good plans. I'm sure you can tell from my accent that I wasn't born in an English-speaking country. And after I lost my parent through death, and during my struggles for survival and for a better life, I managed to leave my birth country and to go to university in the UK. And with my broken English, I managed to secure a place at one of the best universities in the UK, the University of Manchester. But it seems that regardless of my degree with honors, I still wasn't able to achieve what I really intended for my family and myself. And like I said, I had good plans because after graduating from university, I worked in banking and telecommunication corporations, both in UK and in Switzerland. And unfortunately, I was made redundant twice. First in my 20s and second time in my 30s. Now, you can tell there that my plan wasn't working. So I had to rethink my strategies. I've received help from people I didn't even know, which is the reason why I feel the duty of returning this favor to you today, dear friends. Imagine for a guy like me who had to learn English in my adulthood, as I'm sure you can tell from my accent. I'm always humbled by the awesome reviews I keep on receiving for my latest book, thanks to which I'm now ranking among the best-selling authors on Amazon. Here is the book, How to Improve Conversions, Sales and Profit. In this book, I talk about how websites are dead and how you can discover and implement the top 7 weird secrets to increase your traffic and sales. In this book, I reveal the principles being used by the top business people of our time in this year 2020. And by the way, you can search for this book and order it from Amazon. Now, the one review that has stuck in my mind is from this wonderful lady who recommends my book to all startups and indeed everyone who's been in business for a while. She reveals that in only 14 days, she's managed to attract her ideal customers, increase traffic and sales in her business. She adds that this book has also helped her during her 30-day test. The law of prosperity. If you think in negative terms, you will get negative results. But if you think in positive terms, you'll achieve positive results. I've got 3 words for you. Believe and succeed. Now, dear friends, the opposite of courage is not cowardice, it's conformity. Which is why outer-directed people are people who think that their lives are led by circumstances, by events over which they have no control of. If you can't find the circumstances that you want, you make them happen. We become what we think about. If you're thinking about a concrete and worthy goal, you'll most certainly achieve it, but with the right attitude and actions. A man without a goal is a man whose thoughts are based on anxiety, confusion, and worry, and he will become more he thinks about and even end up in even more frustrations. Now, if he thinks about nothing, guess what? He becomes nothing. It's your choice then to think about what you really desire and become the person you'd like to become. Why do we become what we think about? How does it even work? Can you compare the human mind with a land in which a farmer decides to plant his seed? Like the land, the mind will return what you plant in. Whatever you put in, it will return to you. As you sow, so shall you reap, says my holy book. Remember that the land doesn't care. It will return what you plant in. Not that the human mind is far more incredibly fertile than the land though. It's up to you what you plant in, whether it's failure, whether it's misunderstanding, whether it's success or abundance. It's all up to you. The human mind is the unexplored continent. It contains riches far beyond imagination. How to be successful in life and business. How to implement key habits of highly effective people. Now, ladies and gentlemen, do I even qualify to deliver this message to you today? Now, I'm not going to pretend that I can deliver this message as good as the wonderful people I learned these teachings from. But please bear with me. I do believe that I have a valid point to make today. I do believe that if I'd known these teachings many years ago, my struggles for a better life wouldn't have been as painful. So please bear with me and listen to this. You suddenly lose everything. What do you do? What do you do? Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that you've had your moments of hardships. I remember that day my daughter asked my wife, "Mom, you said that we're going for groceries, but since yesterday the fridge is still empty." And I still remember that cold look from my wife, looking at me silently, but telling me, "Hey honey, remember you said that this time this is it. Remember you promised that this time we're gonna make it. What's happening, honey?" Powerlessly, I still feel that day when she was telling me, "What are we doing with this eviction notice that we just received a few days ago? Where are we going, honey?" At that very moment, I felt my heart racing, beating to a level that I've never felt before. Now, I actually couldn't even call any family or any friends just because I'd already borrowed from them some money that I invested in other businesses that didn't work out as anticipated. Now I have a question for you. Have you ever felt or found yourself in a situation where your best isn't good enough? Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you felt as if there's a general conspiracy going on against you? You are guided by your mind. You are in the driver's seat of this amazing power of your mind, so control it. You know, the strangest secret in this world is that the very same law that can lead men to success is a two-edged sword. We must be able to control our thinking, because this very law that can lead men to freedom and success can also lead them to the opposite. It's just about how we choose to use it, for good or for bad. Now, it's a secret because if you go down your street and ask anyone, I bet not even 5% of the people will be able to tell you these revelations. Life should be exciting. A man should be excited to get out of bed every morning. Life shouldn't be dull. But why don't people use their mind more, you may ask? Well, our mind comes with standard equipment at birth. It's all free. Anything that's really valuable to us was given to us for free. But we are wrongly programmed to think that it's the things that we spend money on that are worthy for us than those we get for free, which isn't true. Now think about it. Our body, our health, our soul, our love for children, friends and family, our intelligence, all these priceless things we got for nothing, we got for free. And the things that we spend money on are actually very cheap and can be replaced anytime. Now, a good man can be completely wiped out and make fortune again and again. But the things that we got for nothing, we can never replace. So why the human mind isn't used as it should be? Just because we take it for granted. We tend to use it for trivial jobs rather than using it for more important and bigger jobs. Now, it has been proven that most human beings only operate at 10% of their ability. That's how bad it is. For whom much has been given, much is also required. Now, it's my honor to be able to return the blessings to you today. So dear friends, I'm going to urge you to stick around till the end because I've got great news for you. I'm going to be revealing how you can get my book for free. I'm also going to be revealing how you can get in touch with my mentor and how he can send to you his amazing step-by-step instructions on how to make the most of this 30-day challenge. And I trust you're going to be blessed the same way this has changed my life. So these are the goodies that you're going to be receiving. My book for free on how to improve conversions, sales, and profit. And I'll be revealing how you can get this book from my mentor. You suddenly lose everything. What would you do from day 1 to day 30 in order to save yourself? You're also going to be receiving his workbook full of instructions, practical instructions on how you can execute your 30-day plan. In the same package, you're also going to be receiving this MP3 player. And I still enjoy listening to this whilst driving and whilst doing my morning running. I'll also let you copy my already built and fully automated system that I use for my business. So all you'll need to do is to plug in your own information so that you can launch your own business straight away after the 30-day challenge. Therefore, my dear friends, no need to reinvent the wheel. And whether you're involved in a multi-level marketing business and you'd like to build a solid downline for your passive income, well, my automated service will help you achieve that in 30 days. But that will depend on the amount of work you want to put in. My dear friends, please do not make the same mistakes as I did. I urge you right now to stop wasting your hard-earned money on expensive and useless courses, and indeed on so-called gurus wasting your time and money and taking you nowhere. Now, whether you've never attended college or you're a PhD holder, you'll soon discover that this 30-day challenge is working out for people just like you, because you're going to be held by your hands with accountability as you execute your 30-day plan. Now, I'm warning you, this is not for everybody. If you're not determined enough, and if you're unable to spare at least 30 minutes of your time on a daily basis throughout this 30-day challenge in order to better your life and to succeed in your life and in your business, then do not even bother taking the challenge. As you believe, so shall it be done unto you, declares my holy book. Now, Newton also states that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Now, we can see there's a warning there. We cannot achieve anything unless we are willing to pay the price. So to lead a good life and a successful one, there's a price to pay. What is that price then? I'd like to draw attention to these 7 important points. Point 1. You must first understand emotionally and intellectually that we literally become what we think about. We need to be able to control our thoughts in order to control our lives. And we need to fully understand that as we sow, so shall we reap. Point 2. You need to understand that your limitations are self-imposed. Point 3. You need to rise above prejudice. Point 4. You need to refuse to believe that there may be some kind of circumstances that are strong enough to defeat you in the accomplishment of your purpose. Point 5. You need to act promptly and accurately whenever needed. Point 6. You need to be able to save at least 10% of all your earnings. Now, point 7. No matter your current job, it has enormous possibilities if you're willing to pay the price. Not only is it possible, but it's necessary that you take personal responsibility for your success in your own life and in your business. Not being able to decide is a decision, so don't die with your music in you. Now, I'd like to give credit to the likes of Russell Brunson and his awesome team like Steve Larson, Julie Stoyan, and to so many other awesome people who have inspired me along the way, like Les Brown, Earl Nightingale, Tony Robbins, Napoleon Hill, Bob Proctor, Robert Kiyosaki, Lisa Nichols, and so many out there. But just a sincere warning though, as you go through the 30-day challenge, you may feel overwhelmed by the amount of information you're going to be receiving. But I'd like to tell you one thing today. Don't worry, because I have a great news for you. At the end of the challenge, I'd like to share with you my working platform. A ready-to-use platform that you're going to need to just plug in your details in order to launch your business, whether you sell online or offline, or whether you sell products or services. So practically, what's the price that we need to pay to achieve a wonderful life? I'd like to invite you to this practical test. Apply a 30-day test to the following. 1. Remember that you must become what you think about the most. 2. Imagination. Control your imagination by controlling your mind. 3. Concentrate on your goal. 4. Save at least 10% of all your earnings. 5. Action. Remember that ideas are worthless unless we act on them. Remember that knowledge is not power. It becomes true power when it's combined with inspired and organized action that leads to success. Now, your success will depend on the amount of work that you put in. Please remember, guys, that we all want something and we're also afraid of something. May I ask you to write down on a card, what is it that you want more than anything else? It could be to make a specific amount of money for you. It could be to have a more harmonious family, or to build a beautiful home for your family, or to double your income. But we all want something. May you then write down specifically what is it that you want. Look at your card as many times a day as you can. Now, remember, you must become what you think about the most. Now, as you're thinking about that goal, soon enough you start to realize that it will be yours. Now, I'd like to invite you to look around at the abundance around you as you go about your business on a daily basis. Now, you have as much right to this abundance as any other living creature or any other human being on this earth. For the last 10 years, I have initiated and managed not less than 15 various businesses, both online and offline. Now, I've been blessed and did quite well with some of them, but not all of them. Then came the moment where I realized that with these businesses, I was actually being led away from my family. Yet, my initial intention was to spend as much time as possible with my family. So this plan wasn't working for me. And I realized that I actually got fed up for exchanging my time for money. Now, then came again the time when I had to rethink my strategies again. I was looking for a solid opportunity for passive or residual income. And I went on and spent so much money, time and energy learning and searching about various platforms and systems and products. But then came the moment, what I call my aha moment. My moment of epiphany, when I stumbled on a wonderful video on YouTube that has since changed my life. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the major reasons why I'm doing this video, hoping that this could also help you or help somebody out there. Now, what's changed? I was invited to take a practical 30-day test, and I'm glad I did. This has changed my life completely. I've been able to set my definite goal, focus my mind on my purpose. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm still on a journey for growth, but I feel truly blessed. Now, today, I'm ranked among the best-selling authors on Amazon. As you can see, my latest book titled How to Improve Conversions, Sales, and Profit. In this book, I talk about how websites are dead, and you can discover the top 7 weird secrets to increase your traffic and sales being used by the most effective business people today in 2020. You can search for my book on Amazon by typing in the search engine how to improve conversions, sales, and profit. I'm also CEO, real estate investor, marketing coach, and I aim to help ethical other fellow entrepreneurs to build, scale, and achieve success in their various businesses. Now, I'd like you to have the same opportunity, and I'll be pleased to hook you up with my mentor if you're ready to take action. If you're ready, I will invite you to take also the 30-day practical test, which will change your life and business as it has for so many others. Decide now what it is that you want. Put your goal in your mind. This is one of the most important decisions you'll ever take in your entire life. Now work steadily towards that goal. Not only will it come true, but there's no way that it cannot, because it's a law, just like the law of gravity. Now see yourself as if you've already achieved that goal. Remember that every one of us is the sum total of his own thoughts. We live of the fruits of our thoughts. Now, how do we then control our mind? So in addition to my already built and ready to use platform, which I'm going to be letting you use for free in order for you to launch your own business, remember you're also going to be receiving my book for free, How to Improve Conversions, Sales, and Profit. And it's now time for you to find out how you can get your hands on this awesome book from my mentor himself. You suddenly lose everything. What would you do from day 1 to day 30 to save yourself? And his awesome workbook full of practical instructions, step-by-step help to help you execute your 30-day plan, and also his awesome MP3 player. Now all you need to do is to find the link in the description or on the screen here at the bottom or on top. My dear friends, please do not take any of this stuff lightly, because it could mean a better life for you and your family. Now remember that nothing kills a dream like procrastination. Do not sabotage your own dreams by procrastinating. If you can't find the circumstances that you want, you make them. If you're feeling like enough is enough, and that your desire for success is bigger than your fear for failure, then you will make the time for this and take action. This is not for everybody though, but only you will be able to tell whether this is for you or not. Reports are coming out on a daily basis about marketers and entrepreneurs working online and offline who are making it and becoming multimillionaires from nothing. I've seen people building successfully their downline for their multi-level businesses using this system. Now the beauty is that you can do this from anywhere in the world, regardless of your nationality or level of education. Now I've seen people use this for their non-profit organizations or just to better their lives. Now my dear friends, let me tell you, you've never seen such a thing before. People are calling this the Michael Jordan or the Apple of all the integrated systems that are designed to build, scale, and promote businesses, because it incorporates everything that you need for your success. I'll also let you copy my already built and fully automated system that I use for my business. So all you need to do is to plug in your own information so that you can launch your own business straight away after the 30-day challenge. Therefore, my dear friends, no need to reinvent the wheel. And whether you're involved in a multi-level marketing business and you'd like to build a solid downline for your passive income, well, my automated service will help you achieve that in 30 days. But that will depend on the amount of work you want to put in. My dear friends, I actually have a challenge for you. Can we all be accountable to each other as a community? Can we grow and succeed together? Now, if you're okay to bless others by sharing your progress of how the 30-day challenge is working out for you, I'd like to ask you to type a yes in the comment below if you're okay to take part in this challenge. Thank you. Now, before we move on to the next videos, may I remind you to hit the subscribe button now, please. And as I said, remember to bless your friends and families by sharing these videos with them. And also, please like and comment. So go ahead and click on the link. Thank you. After clicking the subscribe button, make sure that you also click the bell notification icon so that you don't miss a thing. Thank you.